Alright guys, little fun fact for you. These weather strips here I bought 2 days after I bought the car, and I've had the car for almost a year or just over a year now, and I finally put them on last weekend. What am I doing? But I've just finished work. We're currently heading over to Nick's. So you guys might remember him from his VZ Commodore when we done the sub install and a couple of other little videos. A little sad story about that car is that the end of last year or so, it actually got rear-ended. Someone didn't realize they were stopped in traffic and just plowed straight into the back of Nick. Sad times come with a good outcome. He's bought himself an SS Wagon now, so we're going to be going over there and having a little bit of play. We're going to be putting on a rear sway bar. He's had it for a little bit now. You guys saw it in the last video, I think it was. You saw a little glimpse, but this is something we're going to start putting on the channel a bit more, and you guys finally get your wish. So we're going to head over to Nick's now and get stuck into this before the sun goes down. It's like 5:30 or something, so let's get into it. Ooh, look at this. How you going, Nicholas? They look good, man. Didn't you say you have to lower it more or something?
It's all the way bottomed out.
Really? Can't you screw those threads down?
Bottomed out. It won't
go the actual shockers in there.
Yeah, because it goes down into there.
Yeah.
It's bottomed out all the way.
You know what you do? Just cut it down.
Guys from work would help me.
Yeah, yeah, just do it so that it's still like all the way in, so it's still strong.
I'd drop it that much for, like I'd cut that much off it.
Yeah, hell yeah, just cut whatever that is, pretty much. Oh, wow, it's tiny.
Oh yeah, look what we're putting in.
So this tiny thing here is the sway bar?
Yeah.
That one there?
Yeah, and that's what
Jesus Christ. Oh, this is gonna feel so much better. All right, well, we're gonna be swapping out this tiny little boy here, which is, God, it's tiny as. Basically, we're going to chuck a much bigger sway bar in to actually handle the weight of this thing, because this here looks like it'll bend under nothing. Like it's thinner than the thickness of my finger. So Nick's already gone around and loosened everything off pretty much. We just have to do the 2 bolts up under there, the 2 main ones that hold the actual sway bar in. We've got to whack the little bushings and things and the stoppers on that and set that up properly for how that is, and then we'll install the new bar into the car. So we may as well start unbolting this. So this is what we're going to be putting in. It's a white line. Where's the top of it? Maybe it says on it. It's a 22 mil, so heavy duty sway bar. So that would be the diameter, or the diameter, I guess, of how thick it is. So this is going to be a chunky compared to what's in it now.
In the big leagues now.
Ah, Milwaukee's much better.
For those ones there.
Huh?
For those ones, snap-ons way better.
Oh yeah, snap-on's meant to be the best, isn't it? Basically, we remove the sway bar bushing bolt, and then the other side as well, which you guys can't even see. And that's it. This is definitely a very simple install. I see you got to roll it down a bit.
Yeah.
Well, one side's out, and so is the second. Oh my god. Far out. I can't get over that. I wonder if would mine have been the same?
Yours may have been it could have been. It might have been a little bit bigger. Sedans are bigger.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You'd think the wagon would be bigger because it's got more weight.
No.
Wow. Okay, well, this thing that you barely can even see because it's so thin is getting replaced by that there. So 22 centimeter, I think it was 22 mil, yeah. Sorry, and I would guess this is like a 10, maybe 12 if you're lucky. And pretty much we just have to set it up the same way, same width and stuff like that. Do you do it on the car?
Whatever's going.
No, we're going to do it right here on the ground. So you're saying you put it in the middle one because that's the middle setting for weight or something?
Stiffness.
Stiffness, right. So you'll adjust it if you don't like it at that point.
If I want it stiffer, I'll adjust it. If I want it looser, adjust it.
Yeah, sweet. That's pretty simple.
But yeah, that's all. And you chuck it in. We'll tighten them up obviously, but yeah.
Wow.
You've also got a set.
These are sick. You guys can, oh, you can kind of see that. See how if you look down it's kind of oval? Apparently it's a one-use nut. It acts as a bit of a Loctite, which is pretty cool. I've never even seen that before. So, is it only something Whiteline does, or?
No, even generic
Wow.
OEM products of that.
That's pretty cool. I've never even seen that before.
Yeah, we'll adjust that in the car anyway.
Yeah.
Because it'll depend on height, because they would have been under more stress with being lowered.
Yeah. So are you going to match it at that first, or?
Oh, I'm just going to chuck it in, and then when we have it in,
yeah,
we can adjust whichever height, so you can wind out, and then you put these nuts to then lock it. Yeah, right. And then it won't.
Cool.
Especially when it's in, it won't be able to loosen.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
And that's what sits in there. So I like that way?
Yeah. So you use these existing ones because they just give you new bushes for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. That makes it easy.
Yeah.
Do you want to clean them at all? Make them shiny?
Why, sitting under the car?
Done. Clean.
Sit under the car anyway.
Well, this is a learning experience for me because I've never done a sway bar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Where is that?
Which way do we go with it?
Did you just turn on the...
Yeah, I just took over this way. Which way was it? It kicks up. You're going to want it that way. You got a bench press going. Yeah, so I had to put one side in first and then flip it around. Probably should have looked at it when I pulled it out, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. No, so yeah, the downward hump is down, yeah. There we go, that's much better.
Try to stitch me up.
Don't trust a newbie. 2 washers
just...
in, 2 washers no.
Yeah, and then we can just put the bushes wherever I need to go.
Well, these an oval one as well.
Yeah, they're all oval.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be technically
You
one.
can't really do it with him, can you?
You can only get it so far.
Yeah. So that's like center of the 2 bends pretty much for me. Is that way over for you?
No, it seems alright. Maybe just gonna look at the link pin. Link pin's straight here.
The link pin, as in the
The little gold one.
Yeah, no, I'm way out.
Oh yeah.
So here's the mounting point for me, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm almost near.
The other option
it's got to go your way more.
would be almost if we just put the
Put them on and slide them in. Really.
But I mean, almost put the links on the other side of the sway bar.
What do you mean?
Instead of having that through this side.
Oh, put it to that side, yeah.
Because that shouldn't affect it too much.
Which way was that?
It's on the outside.
So, you copied them, mate?
Yeah. But also, they are longer.
Yeah, right. Well, what are you over there? You're straight, are you?
That was pretty much straight.
Yeah, because like I would hit the spring here. Oh no, not so. What, you're kicking out just a little bit now?
Yeah.
Because I think you're going to want to stay on this angle.
Yeah.
Because if you go inwards and it angles in, it'll hit when you lower control arm compressors.
Yeah, no, that'll do. Okay.
I think that'll do, donkey.
You can probably let it go and it won't go too far.
No, it's just sitting on the hangers of the exhaust.
I've tried to clean it all.
Bushings all greased up, ready to go in.
You got the bolts?
Yep.
Just chuck me one.
So that's all we need. There's that for the drill. Now, is there an option which way you want to put it? I'm just going to put the crack pointing outwards, I guess.
Pointing up towards the back of the car?
Yeah, towards the back. Oh, good. Okay, no, that's easy to get on. I was going to say we probably should have done the end links after we get this. If I can even find the spot.
Yeah. Because...
Are you up?
No.
Okay. I've got nothing. This is what we're playing with.
Get the shit started.
Yeah, just hand tighten it. Here's your drill here.
Talk to spec. Talk to spec.
Talk to Ugga Dugga pretty much.
Gotta get the flexi going.
I cupped all the dirt straight in my face. Okay, well, the old sway bar is out, the new sway bar is in, and we're just currently setting it up for where the bushings are actually going to sit, and then we'll do the end links, and pretty much we're right to go and rip it. I didn't get any reaction from him.
What was that?
I just lifted my foot and a rock shot up and into the exhaust. It went into the exhaust.
At least it didn't shoot me in there.
You're gonna have a rock in your muffler now.
I'll just start it up now and check it out.
You have to start it up when it's 1 in a million chance. All I done was slid my foot back and it went shot straight into the pipe.
The other one's not fully on there, but yeah. It's at least sitting close enough to the bushing that it won't really let it move too much.
So all we gotta do now is tighten it. That's just a lock ring to stop it moving around, eh?
Yeah.
Sweet. So it's a pretty simple install to do.
Basic tools.
What was it? We use about 4 different tools, maybe.
Yeah. All depends on your current setup there.
Yeah. Are you just like doing them up hand tight?
Well, I'm doing it up to where the links are like flat. See that kind of.
Alright, well the sway bar is in and Nick has just come around and done up this side. He's currently doing the other side, so I'm going to start putting everything back. Start with the exhaust, then we'll put the rear wheel on. Then we'll put it on the ground and we'll take it for a spin and see how it feels. And then I think he's just going to sort of adjust it if there's anything wrong while he's at work next week or something. So let's get this on. Is your handbrake on? Yeah. No. Yeah, so it was reversing into me. I'm sure you guys will probably be very, very happy with now that we're actually in a V8 rather than the SV6. I'm sure there'll be one negative comment still. And yes, it is a manual wagon, so it's not auto, so don't say that. But it's kind of a little bit wet right now, but we're gonna take it out for a little bit of a spin to see how the sway bar works and stuff like that. See if we need to adjust any of it, which Nick will do next week while at work and things. And pretty much we sort of want to get a bit of a baseline test. It's not like a dyno test or anything like that, but a bit of a butt dyno test, because Nick's actually putting it in for a cam soon. I'll give you the specs on that later once it's done, but we're gonna have to try and convince him to let us do a full walk around, give us a bit of a talk of what actually has gone into the car. Like I was saying before, he picked this thing up pretty cheap for what it is, so putting a bit of money into it and it's still way under what they're worth, which is perfect for it. Now it's a bit wet and rainy at the moment. You guys can't really tell. It still looks sunny, I don't know why, but we're gonna have to be a little bit careful because it does get a bit slippery and a bit fishy. Do you actually know what it's making since you tuned? 257, I think, kilowatts at the rear. Yeah. Nothing too much. And was that dyno tested? Yeah. Oh, and brakes are going on it as well. That's another thing. So bigger brakes, which will be much better, because I think he has big plans for this thing, and he's going to need the brakes to pull him up. Yeah, she pulls. So is the cam going to do anything for power wise? Definitely spun The roads are getting a little bit slippery. It's just had that fine layer of rain over it, so that's where it pulls all the oils up, and it's not so good when you're trying to do a decent pull. We're going to do a bit of a rev because I want to show you guys what this thing actually sounds like. But what do we have on the car?
Pacey 1 7/8 inch extractors, 100 cell high flow cats, and then a full 3-inch with a mid pipe delete. So
pretty much she's quite loud, and we'll do a startup as well, but we'll give you a bit of a rev. He actually got, was it resonators that bolt in?
Yeah, mid pipe delete.
So with the mid-pipe deletes, he got it welded so that he can just put the resonators back in if he needs. So once he has this cam and it's a bit loud and all these sorts of things, so he doesn't get done by the cops, he's just gonna put the resonators back in. But it's raining and let's get this thing started up. All right, hit it. Oof. Yeah, she's nice. And I'm just getting water all in his car. Sorry, mate. Yeah, that crackles a little bit, just a little bit, I think, just a tiny bit. I mean, not much more than the SV6.
Yeah, right.
That was a reaction. Now I got a reaction out of him. No, this thing's definitely mint. Oh, it's itchy. That was a weird scratch. So just in case you guys didn't believe it was raining, you can kind of tell it's raining now. So this thing is a very, very fun car, and it's going to be amazing once he's, well, I don't think he's ever going to be finished with it, but once he builds it and stuff like that, it's going to be sick. Alright guys, so we're back home now. We had some good fun, Savo, putting that sway bar in, so it was a really simple install. I've never done one before, and apparently Nick hasn't either, but I thought he did. Anyway, we pretty much winged it. It's pretty simple to do. It's just a straight swap, just bumping it up to a more chunky sway bar to handle a bit better. So that was good, and then we took it out for a quick spin. Obviously it started raining, so we can't get it was a bit sketchy trying to do some real pulls. He's had that thing tuned. It's got an exhaust, OTR intake. I think that's really the only performance mods that are done to it at the moment, but like I was saying, he's going in for a cam soon, and I think at its current state after it's tuned, it is sitting at about 250 kilowatts at the wheels, I think he was saying, something like that. So that should bump up again once he gets his cam and he'll get it retuned and obviously all those sorts of things. So that's going to be good fun. I just pretty much wanted to show that we have this car on the channel now, because you're going to start seeing him a little bit more often, and I think you guys should probably like it. You've been nagging me to have a V8 for forever. So now that we have a V8 on the channel, maybe that'll be a good thing. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you want some more content. We're going to be putting out a few more videos of the Commodore coming up soon. Nick has a few mods going on, and I'd like to do a bit of a walk around and show you guys what is actually already on the car. He's had it for a few months, maybe 3-4 months maybe. I'm just guessing here. But he's had it for a little while, and he doesn't do things by halves. He definitely gets straight into it and starts modifying it. So it's got a few tasteful mods on it. I think you guys will like it. Try my best to keep videos pumping out to you guys. TAFE is starting up again soon, so a lot of the time TAFE and work just take over my week, and then I try to edit and try to film and do all these things while doing it all. So it gets a bit full, and I lose track of videos and things, and it takes a little bit. So just bear with me guys. I really promise I'm trying to pump them out as soon as I can, but you know, such is life, things happen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm not going to smack the camera because I'll probably push it off, so I'm just going to walk away, but bye guys.